for our next bite, we're gonna recreate your mom's kind of Sunday meal, soul food, but lightened up. Shall we do it? Let's do it. All right. So Kevin, we're starting with the chicken.
Yes, sir. It's the most important thing, right? The protein. People always like that.
Yeah.
Now, we're not doing fried chicken because we're trying to be a lot more calorie conscious.
Yep.
I'm not an absolutist when it comes to food, so if you want to eat the fried chicken, eat the fried chicken. But every single day, it may not push you close to your wellness goals.
I think it will get you there.
All right, so
step one, a
skin
little spray?
off. Yes.
I like
we're going to use the oil as a binder.
Okay.
Right?
Just to kind of like glue it on, basically.
Absolutely. And then we're going to use some low sodium Cajun blend.
Is this your blend?
This is my blend,
You
yes.
came out with your own spice blend?
Yes, I did.
Give it over there.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you.
All right, so just load it on?
Yes.
Like,
load it on, yeah. And be heavy-handed. You can flip it over. Just make sure that it's all seasoned. Yo,
Okay,
please season your food. You don't want to do that, especially for social media. Everybody out there in social media is a professional cook, and you didn't season it.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, a little bit with social media, everything was so perfect. And one of the things that I love about your account, and honestly, why I think you've found so much success, is when I go on your account, it doesn't look like 14 people made it look pretty, put it on a bed of like corn, on a bed of grass, and it looked with a golden retriever in the back. Like it's not set. It just looks like the way that my food looks. I think that you kind of, to me, feel like me. Like you just feel like an every guy, right? And you just are trying to make it approachable, and I think you do such a good job of that.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
All right, so we have these. So you put those in, you let those air fry, no extra oil, right? Just that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it should be done about 15, or so minutes, right?
Yeah, we've got something going.
It depends on how big they are and how many pieces you put in there. And if you have a really big one, then you don't have to do as many batches, but just know, probably gonna have to be doing batches if you have this egg style one.
Now, before we get into the greens, and I know greens down south is huge, I know you're from down south.
Yep.
But you spent some time up north a little bit, because you went to Texas for undergrad and then Harvard for post?
Yeah.
Damn. I love it. So who has better food, Boston or Texas?
Oh, Texas by far. I mean, oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Maybe. Wow. Actually, that came out too fast, right? Boston has good food, yeah.
Okay, that's a hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very PBS answer right there. I love it. I love it. All right, so talk to me through these greens.
So we're gonna make some wilted spinach instead. Now, greens are actually good like by themselves, right? And they're actually pretty, tasty, healthy for you.
Make, like collards and
collards, yeah. But they just take a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to do meal prep and getting in the kitchen, you want something quick and easy. So we're gonna make some wilted spinach. So we're gonna get you sauteing onions.
Yeah, we already have some onions going, and then you want me to chop up this garlic?
Chop up this garlic,
All
please.
this garlic?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's go, baby. I'm in.
I'm a garlic lover. I feel like it adds a whole lot. You know what I mean? I love it. And then we're gonna add in the spinach. Now, don't be afraid about putting a whole lot in here because spinach will wilt. So you don't want to wilt it down too much. So you can actually squeeze in some lemon, or actually like to use a little bit of broth. Just some liquid. You can use water, but just a little bit more flavor.
So it's interesting because I would normally add the garlic before that. You add it after?
I like it afterwards, just because sometimes the garlic, can burn and become like kind of bitter.
Yes.
And also I like to have that garlic flavor like really fresh. So you're gonna keep on going like this until it wilts down.
Yep.
Now I like to have it just like this, right?
Yeah,
I like
barely wilted.
This, yes, barely wilted.
If you don't cook garlic, you add it at the end like this, it's gonna stay spicy. So garlic, right? So I like that. It's gonna give a little spice. That looks really great.
All right. So
that looks simple.
And it's just, we're done with this recipe. So
that's how easy that is.
Yeah.
All right, so just to recap, that looks good.
Yeah, salt.
And there is cumin.
Get some cumin too if you like to.
You want it.
Yes,
Okay, so just to recap, we've got chicken that is air frying with some Cajun seasoning. We've got some wilted spinach with caramelized onions, but garlic at the end just to give it that heat.
Yeah.
And then you've got these yams situation. What's happening over here, baby?
We're gonna not make candied yams. We're gonna make a nice fluffy mash.
Because candied yams are just loaded with sugar or what?
Yes, they are, but they're really good though.
They're so good.
We don't want to.
They're so damn good.
We don't. They're good, but just added sugar, we don't really want that.
Yeah.
And plus, food tastes good like by itself. We don't really have to add in a whole bunch of butters and oils all the time. It just tastes good, so let it perform.
Absolutely.
Right. So we're gonna use this wonderful burnt orange
He loves this
KitchenAid.
mixer. He asked if he could have this mixer.
And he told me yes. Isn't he wonderful? He's so wonderful.
He stuck it on camera, so there's a record.
It's just, thank you so much for
giving
this to me.
It does match. All right, so these just got steamed.
Yeah.
And you add these into the bowl.
Steam them.
This is actually a great trick. I mean, I know normally if you just have a small batch, you just mash them. Yeah. But if you put them in like a little stand mixer like this and put on the paddle attachment, it kind of just does it.
It creates air in there too after mixing it.
Yeah, you want to go for it, my man?
So we're going to get this going.
What else goes in there?
All right.
So just kind of...
Yep. And then
One
we're gonna
overboard.
add in a little bit of cinnamon. And the cool thing about cinnamon too is that if you love sugar, putting in this will actually help out a whole lot, right? To actually cut that without adding in added sugar.
Why? It just makes things taste sweeter?
Yeah, it helps to balance out like your blood sugar too.
Oh, that just smells incredible, yeah.
Some nutmeg. If you want to use the pumpkin spice, you
can. The way he eyes spices terrifies me. I love it.
Like, yeah, put it on. It looks about right. I'm cooking like Mama used to cook.
I'm in.
Cooking like Mama, you know.
I'm in. That smells so good.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, you have to eat this food.
Yes.
So it's yours. So do what you want with it.
Yeah.
You know.
And then we've got maple syrup.
A little bit of maple syrup
How much
in
you want me to go?
Well, how much is in there? Let me see. Yeah, you didn't buy it. Let's put the whole thing in there.
Look at this guy. He's bringing Texas to Seattle. I mean, big time.
2 tablespoons.
He's just like, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
Put it in there. And the cool thing about maple syrup, too, it's actually really good for you. It's packed with a whole bunch of antioxidants and minerals.
And I like that
and
it's
whatnot.
not too sweet. It has
No, it's not. It actually gives it a nice, like, for me, like a country flavor.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It reminds me of that, the South. All right.
That smells so good. Now, I know for you, I mean, you've changed so many lives with Fit Men Cook, right? So many lives. And I know for you, you're very vocal about this.
Yeah.
It's not just about working out or eating differently.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot upstairs, a lot about mental health.
Yeah, it starts in your mind. You know, the reason why I started going down this path is I was pretty depressed. I was seeing a psychiatrist, I was in therapy, I was taking medication, and so it wasn't to try to like reverse that, but I just realized that after I began to, you know, like work out. Well, it all started with someone posted this, you know, like this Facebook photo of me. Now this is back at the time where they could tag you in something and it's just on your profile, and you're like, please untag. They get to call them up. Untag that photo. You know, it was before that time, right? So that was like, okay, Kev, you can't be depressed and look like this. So I started to do that. And so that was the way that I, you know, began to kind of understand the link between healthy eating and working out and mental wellness. And so it wasn't, Now, I say this too, just because like, there's nothing wrong with people getting therapy and taking medication, right? Of course. This just helps to accelerate and to complement that, right?
Absolutely.
So if you need to take some meds, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can eat healthy and exercise and get movement, and I'm not talking about running a marathon, you can walk around the block, y'all. Keep it really simple. Something just for you, I think that will help you out a lot more.
I love it, man. Well said. Church just got out.
Church got
You
out.
invited your buddy Joel from Seattle.
Hey.
It's my first church service. I'm excited. Load me up a plate. How do we build this?
We just put them into separate platters. So we're gonna put the candied sweet potatoes over here.
Okay. And then you want me to take the chicken out? Let's
Yes.
just see. This one should be done.
And I want to point something out, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
this whole
looks
thing was
legit.
done in about 30 minutes. You've got an entire thing for for dinner or like for meal prep in less than an hour. You can't really beat that, and it's also going to be good for you.
Yeah.
In that it's nutritious.
Okay, can I just be real about meal prep for a sec? I'm a chef. Meal prep intimidates the heck out of me. I don't have time on Sunday to cook for like 6 hours.
Okay,
For like
well, see,
the whole, you know. But like, how do you?
This is it. This is meal prep.
Yeah,
This is actually like a lunchbox someone can take. This is meal prep. You've got
But your idea is
your
just
lean-
make extra, right?
Yeah. You got your lean chicken, you got your veggies here, and then you also have your complex carbs.
This looks awesome.
A little bit of simple carbs with the with the maple, but it's done. Let me get a.
I love how you just took these kind of right to the edge of wilted, so there's still just a little bit of crunch.
This looks awesome. And if you're not a fan of spinach, you can use whatever. Now, the one thing that this is the only food that I probably dislike the most, and I may get some booze here, but Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts.
I know. It's so
maple
weird.
situation, Creole seasoning, it's bomb.
It's too bitter for me. I did this gene test, and it said that I'm really sensitive to bitter foods. So it said your top foods are beer and Brussels sprouts, and I hate all of that. I hate both with a passion. I'm always like, oh, it tastes like Tylenol, like medicine. So yes, but that's the only thing. But if you want to have Brussels sprouts, go ahead and do that.
I love it. This looks
beautiful.
great. Can we just show real quick these three things?
And
This
I
is
like
soul
to
food
put-
done light, yeah? A little bit of cayenne.
A little bit of smoked paprika, cayenne on there at the very end of it.
All right.
Boom. Hey.